far back as I can remember, I've always wanted to be
Stuntman. My name's Gareth, and here's my story. I grew up watching films like Hooper, The Cannonball Run, or something like Mad Mission, which ignited my love for action. There was one TV show that actually got me interested in being a stuntman. The Fall Guy.
I've never been with anything less than a 9, so fine.
Only a few things stood in my way. I was no good at gymnastics, except I could do a backflip over my Talbot Horizon's bonnet.
Oh, shit!
I couldn't stand heights, and I couldn't swim, which are two things that are very useful in stunt work. Also, I wasn't particularly fit. Early stunt work was riding my chopper bike, which had no brakes, and doing small wooden jumps. I did have a petrol-powered go-kart though. We only had a small tarmacked area that I could actually drive it on. Despite living on a farm, the go-kart did not perform well in the fields. I did have access to a Honda moped to play around in the fields though, but I did have to walk 2 miles to get petrol. And I did borrow the family's estate car to tear around the fields, only smashing into a fence line once. The farm did have a long driveway down to the main road, and when my mother left in her Volvo estate, I used to jump on the great big bumper at the back and then climb onto the roof. How I wasn't killed, I'll never know. As it was the 80s, I did have a shell suit for working out in. And as a Van Damme film, I did try to force myself to do the splits by using the ropes and pulleys, but controlling it myself, so I didn't get very far. And of course, I loved Indiana Jones, and I bought a budget bullwhip and tried to swing from a tree with it. It did not go well. As well as a tire swing, we had a rope zip line in the woods. So I thought I would recreate this classic scene from Tango and Cash, except my belt burnt within about 3 seconds of going down the rope, and I fell off. Despite all these silly things, luckily I was never injured, apart from a few cuts and bruises, that's about it. But I would recommend leaving it to the professionals from now on. Thanks for watching, here endeth the lesson.